What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? MonkeyFlop here, and today I wanted to talk about Evasion and my experience playing it. Big shout out to Activision for giving me a free and early access to the game. That is freaking awesome. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, if you're looking for a PSVR game that has a great first-person shooter mechanic,
take them out,
with an arcadic style and a decent co-op experience, then Evasion might just be it for you. Now, Evasion has been comparable to a lot of other PSVR shooters, but we're not going to actually compare Evasion to any shooter because my experience has been a lot different than what I have experienced with other shooters. And that's actually a good thing. The game's mechanics and the way that you aim and you shoot feels a little bit more fluid and fine-tuned. Now, progressing through the levels, it does feel like you're defeating wave after wave of enemies, and as you progress through the levels, it does feel like you're just progressing from wave to wave rather than from level to level. If you play it single player, you might take about 4 hours to defeat it, depending on your skill level and how you operate the PlayStation VR, whether you use a DualShock 4 controller or the Move controllers. It's completely up to you, but it's going to take you about 4 hours to beat it initially. Now, if you're playing co-op, you could probably beat it between 2 to 3 hours. If you're really good and your buddy's really good at first-person shooters on VR, then you're probably going to take about 2 hours to defeat and beat the whole game. But as a single player standpoint of it, it's going to take you around roughly 4 hours. And that's actually really good for a PlayStation VR game. Keep in mind that this is not a full retail price game where it's going to be $60 out the gate. It's $40, which is reasonably priced. That's one of my bickers with PlayStation VR games, is when they release at a high price but then don't deliver. This game does not release at a high price and definitely delivers, especially with the replay value that you get with it, because it's designed and set up in arcadic first-person shooter. You have plenty of replay value. Now, it does lack a little bit story. I will admit that and state that as a fact. In my opinion, it lacks a story, but it makes up with it with arcadic style that it has. And I think that's really what the aim that Activision had was, not too much story, rather let's go ahead and give them an awesome first-person shooter experience on the PlayStation VR. And while we have seen story modes and story first-person shooters on the PlayStation VR in the past, this is one of the few that, with the arcadic style that it has in defeating wave after wave of enemies, it feels a little bit more fluid, in my opinion. Now, that has been my experience with the new first-person shooter released by Activision, Evasion. I'd love to know your guys' thoughts and opinions about this in the comment section below. Have you guys had any experience with the game so far? Have you guys watched any live streams? Would you guys want to watch my live stream? Let me know in the comment section below. Live stream link is in the video description down below too. We're going to be getting on that really soon. If you guys are new, make sure to hit that subscribe button, bell notification, enable all. I'm going to have some more videos coming your way very soon, so make sure you guys stay tuned and have those notifications on. Anyways, you guys are freaking awesome.
congratulations.